Hello, everyone. This is Ron, and I'm back at you with another episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. Well, I have a lot to share with you today, but it's going to be a short episode, kind of concentrated. We're going to look only at one coin. But before we go there, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. That will help us grow our audience and our channel. By the way, thank you to all of those that have already subscribed. We're well on our way to our next goal, 450. So the channel has been growing by leaps and bounds over the last few weeks, and we hope to continue that and perhaps accelerate that. Because if we can share more about coin collecting and the joy that comes from that, then of course we've done our job. Okay, so I said we're only going to look at one coin, but however, I'm going to flash this up here, and this little note here says $2 per coin. So I went to an estate sale and I bought all of these coins. And there's some real gems in here as I look through them. But I pulled one out for this particular episode because I think it is so very interesting. And it is right in line with that idea of buying coins for profit, not only to add to your collection, but money that you can make money at buying and then flipping them. So what I'm going to do without anything said, I'm going to flip over to the camera, the actual microscope, and we're going to talk about what you see there. Okay, so we should be seeing it up. This is the 1962 proof, and this coin is very glossy and very red. On this side, you might even call it a reddish brown, maybe, but it looks more red than anything. And there's a little bit of dust around, but it is in really good shape. I love it. You know, finding older coins and even proof coins that are in pretty good shape are sometimes hard to do. When you go out and look at the coin guides, we'll do that in just a second. You get a sense of what they're worth without any certification on them, slabbing, so forth. But sometimes you find a coin that is unique enough that you can sell it for really good money, big money, without having to slab it. But before we get into that, let's go to the coin share. Hopefully you guys are now seeing this eBay listing. This is a coin that has been slabbed. They probably spent about $20, $25 to get it slabbed. And of course, it's a cent, but I want you to look at it. Look how blue that thing is. Now, you remember I showed you the coin microscope of our proof, and it was just like reddish brown, red. It's not the blue here, but it's a gorgeous coin. And we look on the other side and notice the other side of this eBay listing is not as good looking as our coin, but it's not blue at all. So there are coins that perhaps the way they're packaged and stored in the mint packaging causes some chemical reactions to occur, and coins began to turn blue. In this particular case, this particular listing did $109 and basically $110. So it's an exceptional value for this color of coin, naturally toned, if you will. So what does that have to do with ours? I'm going to stop sharing now. What does it have to do with this coin right here that I have under my coin microscope? I don't see any bluing anywhere on the coin. And I've got the lights to the side just for a bit, just so you can get the high relief. This is a gorgeous coin, but maybe there's a little bluing right down here on the, I would say, the 7 o'clock position, but not much else. So let's go ahead and flip it over. Bear with me while we do that. And hopefully this will translate really well in this light. Look at that jewel. Oh my goodness. What a glorious coin. Love it. I am certain that it will be submitted into the next submission I make to Annex or PCGS NGC. That is a gorgeous coin. It is a proof coin. It is in high relief. It is in exceptional state. What do you think this coin is worth? Hmm? It's kind of an interesting thing. I wonder what this coin is worth. Well, we know we've got one listing that's $109. So I paid $2 for this. And if that coin that is a comparable is any example, this coin is worth $110 minimally. Let's go back to the share, what the other coin was certified at. It was certified as the Proof 64. I'm thinking my coin is much, much, much better than the Proof 64. And if it is, we'll stop the share again. If it is, then that coin is going to be worth a lot more than $109 to $10. Is it worth 200? I don't know. Is it an MS66? Is it worth 300? I don't know. The market will dictate that. It only has just a little bit of brown or red right up in here. The rest is almost an electric blue. What do you guys think? Did I hit a home run on this one? This was one of those, not necessarily cherry picking, but looking for the value and finding that perfect value, right? So what I'm going to do is go back to the main camera and we'll do a wrap up. So let me get out of there. All right. Did I hit that home run? I think so. I think this coin is going to be worth several $100s when I send it in. And I'll put it in probably the next submission I make to Annex. And if it comes back as a very high grade, I might even, send it over to NGC to get it certified by NGC afterwards. That's a strategy, by the way. You send it into Annex for a fairly inexpensive certification. If it comes back a very, very high grade and you want to get a better premium off of it, you can absorb what you paid to have it slabbed at Annex when you sell it as a NGC slabbed coin, assuming it gets the same grade. All right, guys and gals, you turn a $2 coin from a lot you bought into a several $100 coin. That is profit. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to not only the joy of collecting it and building our collection, but also making a little money on the side as we flip the coins that we don't want to keep. Remember, there is another motto we subscribe to: keep the best and sell the rest. Sometimes you might be separated from the best if Miss Empire forces her hand, but generally I'm going to keep the best in my collection and sell the near best on our ECC, Empire Coins and Collectible eBay store. All right, with that, I think I've rambled on. Profit from the coins you buy the lot, cherry pick, and you too can make money at coin collecting and flipping. All the best and be careful out there.